First-person games, third-person games. We play these games all the time, but that makes us question, what about second-person games? Are there instances in our games where we see second-person, and where? Now, of course, there's been plenty of videos already discussing second-person, and they are great videos, but what rubs me the wrong way is they seem to center around the same game every time. The game I'm talking about is Driver San Francisco, and this game is from 2011. Now, the part of the game that gets a lot of attention is the camera shifts into a second-person POV, which is cool, it's awesome, but I feel like a lot of people are treating it as the holy grail of second-person views. But that's not true. There is one game in specific that was the very first instance in Holy Grail I consider to be the first pioneers of second-person point of view. But let's run down memory lane and see what other games have done second-person point of view and who's done it well. Prince of Persia 2008. Now in the final level, when you defeat the boss, there's actually a twist ending where instead of him dying, he actually jumps into a pit and turns into this huge monstrosity. The scene plays out in the boss's vision, so it is second-person point of view. And as the main character, you have to run and get out of there as he's trying to attack you, through second-person view. Psychonauts 2005. Now, I haven't played this game, and I don't know much about the game, but I know in the game there's an ability to look through other people's eyes to see other stats and effects and what they think about you. Later in the game, you'll come across the mother boss. Now, this fight is unique in a sense where you're beating her normally, but as you beat her, she gets pissed and turns down the lights. When this happens, then you have to use the second POV ability and fight the rest of the fight in second-person mode. Ape Escape, 1999. So in the last boss fight, you fight Spectre, which is the ape who started it all, but the fight starts in second person. So Spectre hops in his turret, he starts gunning you down, and it's in second person. You can see his reticle, you can see his little HUD, like the little numbers on the side. You can see that he's targeting you, and you have to go up to him and beat his ass. Now, what's unique about this one as well is it is in second person. You're looking through the view of Spectre, but midway through the fight, he then shifts back to the protagonist's point of view again. So then it goes back to the normal POV after you do enough damage in this second POV. Turtles in Time from 1991. Now, in this game, we do have an instance of second person POV, but I don't think it's a true second-person point of view. Now, the instance I am talking about is on the Shredder boss fight. It goes from the Turtles' third-person point of view, then flips it to Shredder's point of view. Now, Shredder has the reticle, Shredder has the HUD, he has everything. But the reason I don't consider this as a second-person point of view fully is you can still see behind Shredder. You can see his guns, which are good, but if it was a true second-person point of view, it wouldn't even show Shredder. It would just show the reticle, and, you know, we're interpreting him controlling the vehicle, or the guns. Now, one of the coolest moments of this boss fight is you're supposed to actually beat up the bad guys and throw them into Shredder, which I find hilarious. That shit is amazing. Bro, imagine you're just trying to defeat your arch nemesis, and they're throwing your own men at you. They're just chucking them at your effing face, shattering the screen, and you're trying to gun them down. Like, yo, boss, help me out! Just start chucking them at him, bro. And now, the game that I believe has done second-person POV correctly, the first time ever in video game history, ever, is Battletoads from 1991. Now, this game is known for its insane difficulty, but one thing's for sure, the first level is easy to complete, so everyone who has ever played Battletoads has seen this, and they probably know what I'm talking about at this point. So after the first level is completed, you run into your very first boss. Now when the boss appears, you don't actually see the entire boss because the boss is so effing huge. Your character drops his jaw in fear of how big this boss is. As the fight starts, the POV shifts from a third-person view of looking at the toads to directly looking through the robot's vision. What's really cool about the vision is you can see the guns to the side, you can see the HUD, you see the locking onto you, you see the bullets shooting at you, you see the rocks shooting at you. The vision is red because you're looking through the robot, and it's really cool because once you damage the boss and once you start attacking the boss by throwing a rock back at the boss, the screen starts to shatter, and when you kill the boss, the whole boss's screen shatters and the boss drops to the ground, and you can see everything from the POV that the boss's vision is dropping to the ground, and then it switches back to the toads and it shows the boss in pieces. For 1991, that is extremely impressive, and I feel like Battletoads does not get its flowers enough, and it does not get respected enough. Wow, from 1991, the very first instance of a second-person point of view, and we never noticed. We just played it and we're like, ah, that's pretty cool, but never batted an eye. No documentaries about it, no mention of it, nothing except for Reddit. And I think that is so effing cool and so awesome that Battletoads did the second-person POV correctly on the first hit of ever trying it. I think it's just really cool how a lot of these games implemented second-person POV into their games. It's just we never really thought, oh, that's second-person POV. It's usually a, oh shoot, this is cool, I'm looking through the boss, but we never knew it was related to second-person POV. Well, I hope you enjoyed walking down memory lane with these forgotten games and their cool-ass implementations of second POV. There are games I'm missing. I know that Ratchet & Clank, I think, had a boss in second-person POV, where there was a Sly Cooper boss that was in second-person POV. I can't remember them at the moment, but if you guys would like to let me know in the comments of whatever game that I haven't mentioned that was in second-person POV, I think that would be pretty cool. Shoutouts to Nick Robinson, or Babylonian, for making that second-person POV video. He did a great explanation and documentary about second-person POV, so I just thought that was pretty cool. Thank you, Nick Robinson, for this video idea. And thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I normally never ask this because I don't like asking, but if you enjoyed the video, please like, please subscribe. Again, I never really ask, but like I'm trying to do YouTube more seriously now. Yeah, so if you liked and enjoyed, please let me know in the comments or something. Anyways, have a good one. Take care. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the vid, and peace out.